All of their aspirations in front of them, the connections, as the red light goes on. They're set. Gates are back and they're racing. Ginger Amelia's on fire from wide out, began brilliantly, and so did Amarillo Rose off the inside, and she'll lead them from high range. Divide the Sea, Ginger, Jericho Missile. Then Celebrity Queen as they'd completed 200, being followed further back in the inside Rocky Path, and at the head of the others then deeper around them now going forward is Platinum Bullet. Minnie Winnie's back there in the field, and the Caracatta winner settled down last of all. Dig Deep, but it's Amarillo Rose who leads the way by the 550. 3/4 of a length in front. Running second over on the outside, Amelia's on fire. Back on the inside, Divide the Sea. Fourth is High Range. Around its heels, Ginger. In behind them, Jericho Missile, and getting into the clear is Celebrity Queen, but with plenty of ground to make as Amelia's on fire. Ranges up, grabs the lead inside the 200 from Amarillo Rose. Divide the Sea, Ginger, then Celebrity Queen, but it's Amelia's on fire. She broke away from Ginger. Celebrity Queen, Amelia's on fire home in the Classic. Amelia's on fire, beat the fast finishing Celebrity Queen, and Platinum Bullet, who finished off the race brilliantly wide out. Dig Deep made up a lot of ground late, and in company there as well with Jericho Missile. They were followed by Rocky Path and High Range. Further back is Minnie Winnie. Amarillo Rose dropping right out after leading them around the corner, and amongst the last of them in will be Ginger. Well, got out to be at very, very good odds, this smart filly. She'd become a forgotten factor going into the race. She got right out to $19 on the WOP. She was second up, and she's had to do it breezing outside of Amarillo Rose. It's been a very good win. Celebrity Queen had to concede too much of a start. Now Divide the Sea, Platinum Bullet, the two primarily in the mix for third. Might be Divide the Sea, hard up against the rail with Jericho Missile, Ginger, who pulled up really quickly in the run on. But 11, Amelia's on fire. So often the Amelia Park colours get rolled by the Cerise and White. They've turned the tables this afternoon, though. This sizzling filly from Zugat for Peter Walsh. Also Mark and Pete Chadwick, trained by Simon Miller. He'll get a real buzz out of this victory. Done a fair bit of flying in the last 24 hours, overseeing his operation in Melbourne for the spring, and of course now back here today as well. Peter Nucky in the saddle, and wins her second race in 5 starts. Amelia's on fire first, 13. The favourite, Celebrity Queen. She found the 1,000 beyond her, too short by Redute's Choice out of Celebrity Miss Grant and Alana Williams, written by William Pike. Number 5, Divide the Sea, got the nod for third by Moshe from Rasheen, Trevor Andrews, Brad Parnham. Fourth, number 12, Platinum Bullet. 11, 13, 5, 12, 2, Jericho Missile. In 59.83, a length and a quarter by half a length. The last today, the Crown Sports Bar handicap at 525 over 1,400. 9 fork handles out with 18 Arrogain and 19 in Swift Mirage. Well, let's go down now to Brittany, joining us, hopefully to catch up with Big Si Miller there in a couple of moments. He's been jetting across from one side of the nation to the other, and we'll go to Brittany there, and good to see those Amelia Park colours there back in the winners list this afternoon. So many feature races they've been the bridesmaid in, but today it belongs to them, and trainer Simon Miller is down representing the Connections.
Thanks very much, Darren. Simon Miller walking into the mounting yard now. Simon, congratulations. The barrier draw wasn't kind to you, but did you always know that the plan was just going to be to have to jump around and run?
With her, definitely. She's pretty headstrong filly, and she just oozes class, and she did everything in that Caracatta prep off one prep, and first trialled up good, then just was in the slow lane at Belmont, and I thought, oh, I won't go back to 1,000 at Belmont a fortnight later. I'll just give her a month between runs and send her back down to the farm at Amelia Park. And Sarah kicked her out there for 2 weeks, and then just brought her back up and coated, shifted, and looked really good. So, I mean, everything suggested that she could produce a run like this, and she did, so it was fantastic.
Physically, we've seen that improvement from the first up run to today. Is there still improvement to come, looking forward to even bigger races throughout this carnival?
Yeah, for sure, and I think a month between runs, she'll automatically have improvement off if she put weight on the desert, this filly, so she's just a big gross filly, but she's done well.
She go to the Belgravia in a fortnight's time?
Yeah, absolutely, so she'll head there, and And the other filly, I thought she was brave. Just we had nowhere to go, and I think if I had thrusted forward, she would have got posted. So we were in trouble anyway in running. But she was brave late and probably added another dimension to her as well. So we're in a good position. We've got some good quality horses.
She heads that way as well to the Belgravia in a fortnight?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And just draw, if she can just draw a little bit better to work out good. But it's good for Walshy. And Mark Chadwick, he's won this race twice now. He had Ocean Jewel as well. So it's good. And PK, the band's back.
You know how to find them. This is the time of year you come into your own. Well done, Simon.
Thanks, Brittany.
Simon Miller, winning trainer of Amelia's on Fire. Scotty Embry catching up with Peter Nucky.
I've got Peter with me now. Nux coming out of the gates, looked as though she jumped really cleanly, but Brownie was very keen to hold the lead. Were you happy to sit in the breeze?
Yeah, well, that was the plan A, was to try and sit second if we can get across to that spot. And if not, we had to really grin and bear it. But she jumped like a rocket, and Brownie showed his hand, which that horse does. But we were happy to sit second, and yeah, there was always going to be something strong when I asked for the kick.
Super impressive into the home corner when she trucked past Amarillo Rose. Was that the most impressive part of the win, the way that she really let down in 2 or 3 strides and put a gap on the rest of them?
Well, that's the positive most of us riders when we ride for Simon. They come off that corner at Ascot and they give you 2 or 3 lengths without really going for them. And then you just got to time it for the rest of it. And he's made the art of it, doing that with his babies, and coming on these 3-year-old early races. They're always going to be hard to beat when they do that.
I'm sure there were people out there that will question stepping up further than 1,000 metres. Do you have confidence that she can absorb some pressure over, say, a 1,200?
When I looked at her coat doesn't look ready, so there's still more improvement that way. How far she's going to get is going to be, that's his job, you know. I was lucky enough to get the ride today, and we got the money.
Congratulations and good luck in the Belgravia.
Thank you. Ta.
Simon Miller and Peter Nucky combining there with owners Peter Walsh and Mark Chadwick, with Amelia's on Fire taking out the feature race for the 3-year-olds here today.